Okay, so today in the quad, student council is going to have ice cream in the quad, so it's just for you guys, and it's just good luck on finals, and we just had a little treat for you, so.
Just a reminder that when people are making announcements, you guys should keep it quiet. And also on days when we have a lot of announcements lined up, to both students and teachers, try to keep your announcements short so everyone gets a chance to speak.
Oh yeah, on another note, so for all the people who brought in cookies and warm clothing, we just really wanted to thank you on behalf of the whole student council, because when Ellie Smith called the place, apparently the woman cried, and she was really just excited about all the things you guys did for them. So just be proud of yourselves, give yourselves pats on the back, an extra piece of pie, whatever, but just thank you all. Okay.
I apologize for putting new information into your head at this time of year, but as some of you know, I've been working with the Nuclear Non-Proliferation and Disarmament Group at MIS. If you don't know what that means, non-proliferation means preventing the spread of weapons, nuclear weapons technology beyond those of us who already have them, and disarmament means those of us who already have them getting rid of them. But if you're at all interested in participating with this program, this year there's a very special conference. If they select you, you would actually get to participate in a conference with United Nations diplomats as well as the IAEA as the director of the International Atomic Energy Association. If you're at all interested in participating in this program this year, the application is due quite soon, so I could just see you at lunch real quick in room 3. And remember, lunch is all kerfluffly and wonky today, so just see you real quick and I can tell you what it involves. Thanks.
Seniors, don't forget that your hours are due for service, and that in January and February there aren't as many opportunities for helping at events and fundraisers and things. So some of the things I've mentioned already, first night they have training or volunteer meetings a couple of times coming up. One of them has to be attended if you want to help with that. And by the way, for serving at a 3.5-hour shift, you get free entrance to first night, which is a great event. A couple new things that I hadn't mentioned before. Rio Grills Resolution Run on January 1st is always looking for volunteers. This Saturday, December 10th, there's the Jingle Bell Run/Walk for arthritis. I'm sure they need volunteers as well. The Life Cycle Tutoring, which I mentioned the other day. On Thursdays, they could use some more volunteers, first night. And lastly, a new one that's just come in is they need some ushers for a short opera at the Hidden Valley Music Center in Carmel Valley. It's ushering for about an hour before the show, The Gift of the Magi, and then you can stay and see the show. So some nice perks with some of those. And for all of you, if you go and volunteer somewhere during vacation, please take one of the flyers, the handouts with you, the forms with you that you need somebody to sign to verify your hours.
So, you're going to eat well, you're going to sleep well, you're going to keep breathing, you're going to feel prepared, you're going to be confident. And then what you're going to do every day, I hope, for the rest of your lives, but certainly in the upcoming days, is you're going to disengage from everything and find some moments of just silence, away from YouTube, away from your iPods and iPads and all of those other things. And you're just going to be quiet. You're going to pat your dog. You're going to cuddle your cat. You're going to chuck your iguana under the chin. I don't know. Whatever you do, you're just going to be quiet and breathe. If you can even manage 10 minutes of that, it will help to center and calm you, give you more focus. I promise it'll grow your brain. So find some time to disengage. And have fun. Have fun this coming week with your exams. Good time. They're fun. They're entertaining.
Two quick announcements from the alumni office. On Monday from 11 to 1, we'll be hosting a study break in the Student Center. We'll have popcorn, some games. If you just need to relax in between your tests, please stop by and we'll be there. And then on the 28th of December, we're hosting an alumni event here. We have a soccer game that's a tradition. And anyone who would like to play can join us from 1 to 2:30 to play soccer with the alums. So we hope you can be there. Good way to burn off some of your Christmas calories. Thanks.
Just want to talk a little bit about exam etiquette for the coming days. So keep in mind that exams in the morning start at 9 a.m. And that means that if you come to campus early, you can be in the library. There'll be other rooms available in the Student Center for you if you'd like to study someplace warm. If you don't have a morning exam, you don't have to be on campus. So you can stay home until your afternoon exam. If you have a morning exam but you don't have an afternoon exam, you can leave campus when your morning exam is finished. When you get out of your morning exam, if you finish it at 11 o'clock or 11:30, just keep in mind that other people might still be in that morning exam until 12 noon working. So if you're in the commons or you're in the hallways, you're in a classroom next to a room that's being used for an exam, please try to be respectful of people who are still testing. Same thing goes for morning or afternoon. If you don't have an exam but you're on campus, please be respectful of people who are taking those tests at that time. If the library is being used for an exam, but you want someplace to study quietly, there will be rooms on this side of campus, both in the morning and the afternoon, that are open. The Student Center will always be open for you, both to eat lunch in the middle of the day or to study. There are lots of people who are going to be, bringing food to campus. There's a few organizations that are going to be student organizations selling food during lunch. So, find your food, find a place to sit and eat quietly with your friends and study if you'd like, but then try to be respectful of those people who go to their 1 o'clock exam in the afternoon. Off-campus privileges still apply during exams, so if you come to campus, you really shouldn't be leaving campus during the middle of the day or the afternoon or the morning unless you're leaving to go home. If you have off-campus privileges, then you may leave campus to go get lunch and whatnot, but for underclass students, please don't just jump in the car with a senior because the senior is going to Jamba Juice and you want to do that. All right? Good luck. Thanks very much.
All right, so several of our instrumental students have been accepted into Central Coast Section honor ensembles. I would like to read those names. Hold your applause. The Central Coast Section High School Honor Orchestra, Shirley Chen, Eunice Ray, and Lydia Tao. The Middle School Honor Orchestra, Ariel Isaac. And the High School Band, Mateo Cruz. Congratulations to these guys. We normally have in the spring what we call the solo and ensemble concert, where people who want to do a solo on their instrument or a vocal solo for an audience are welcome to do that. Slightly different format this year, and it's coming up, so I'm going to let you know. The 28th of January, we're having what's called the Winter Arts Festival, which will include the instrumental winter concert, the band orchestra, and the jazz band. And it will also include a performing arts showcase, which will include those solo performances that we used to call the solo and ensemble concert. We'll also include performances from the semester 1 acting class. So that's the 28th of January. So if you're interested in that, get it into your brain.
So Mr. Martin wanted me to announce, for those of you girls out there who are 15 years old by January 1st and have ever been interested in playing lacrosse before, there is a meeting on Sunday at 11 o'clock at Carmel Middle School for anyone at all who is 15 years old by January 1st to play lacrosse. You don't need previous experience, you don't need equipment, it'll all be provided for you, and you'll be coached by a coach who played at Division I level at Navy. So it's a really good idea.
Hello, my name is Nook, and just like you may know, I'm an exchange student from Thailand, and now I'm living with Gabby Jalini and her family. So anyway, today the International Club has given me an opportunity for me to share my experience in Thailand with you guys. So if you are interested or you want to know how life in Thailand is, so please come to see my presentation at lunch in room 9 Chinese room.
I know we're gonna provide Thai food, yeah.
Yeah, so please come. You're gonna learn something new that you may never know before, like Gabby does now. At least you know how to say hi in Thai, right, Gabby?
Sawadee.
Thank you.
Okay, so during finals, the lunch truck will not be coming. So coach is going to be barbecuing, $5 for a plate. Also for the junior student council will be selling pizza. It's $2 per slice. We'll have pepperoni and cheese.
Also, the breakfast stand will not be coming for the rest of the semester. We'll be back in January, but it won't be here Thursday and next Tuesday.
So my Art for a Wish box is in the office, so when you're bored over winter break or something, just paint a picture of something and drop it in there when we get back. Thank you.
Okay, so once again, the 8th graders will be taking out the lost and found bin, so that'll be on the 13th. So please make sure to collect all your stuff before the 13th. Thank you.
So the girls' soccer team won their game against St. Francis on Friday. The score was 4-0. Becca got 1 goal and Caroline got 3. And if anyone else is interested in playing soccer, boys or girls, on Friday after 4 o'clock there will be a little scrimmage game. It's just for fun. Anyone who wants to relieve some final stress and play some soccer, come up to the field and play.
At 3. You get out early.
3.
This year because I have a chronic fear of Santa. My doctor says I have claustrophobia.
Don't forget ice cream in the quad. Go to class.